Hello, welcome to lockdown workout number 3, and this actually is my home workout, so this is all the room I have. I don't have a lot of space, so I don't know, my head might get cut off or something at some point, but gonna keep it going every Tuesday with a new workout. If you do have, so I'm using a paper cup for the first exercise, basically gonna be doing a plank and then be doing shoulder taps. So obviously don't want to use something breakable in case it does fall, but just to really focus on the balance and engaging your core. That's first exercise. It's going to be 30 seconds. Exercise number 2, we're going to do side plank, one side, and then switch to the other side. So it'll end up being a minute, 30 seconds per side. We're going to do some squats, and then the last one we're going to be doing some lunge and knee taps, 30 seconds per side. So again, 3 minutes per one set, and 5 sets total, so 15 minutes of the work. Your choice if you want to take a little bit of a break in between sets. It's kind of hard to go from doing those lunges and then getting the cup in your back, so I mean it's going to take you 5-10 seconds anyways to transition. So I'll probably just kind of keep it going. If I had to guess, I'd say there's probably difficulty slightly harder than last week. Just it's going continuous. The lunge knee taps are going to be a little bit harder for sure. I think side planks and having the shoulder taps will be a little more challenging. So I'd say probably 4.5, 5 out of 10 difficulty. But again, trying to keep these short, and obviously if you don't have a lot of space like me, then you can still do them. You don't have any excuses. So let's get to it, and yeah, and then hopefully we'll kind of still easing our way back into it, and hopefully maybe in a couple of weeks we'll be ready for a couple of more difficult challenges. But I think this should be a good week 3 workout. So first thing you're going to do, well, I'll start the clock after, but I'm just going to get this cup on my back and then start the timer, and then oh, fell off first one. Now that's why it's there. So it does fall off. I would just leave it and put it on for the next set. Hopefully I can do a little bit better for you guys, but you can see how important or how difficult it is to actually keep your back flat when you're taking one arm or leg off. All right, side plank. I don't know if you can get all of this in the picture, but it's a pretty small apartment. Hopefully I can keep that cup on for the next set. That was a bad start, but it's very difficult. 3, 2, 1. I'm just gonna switch to this side, or else you'd be staring at my backside. Should be a terrible video. From this, remember, we're going to go into squats. So going to focus today core, and obviously always we're going to do a little bit of lower body. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come up, get your stance, into squats. You can go at your own pace. I know a lot of people have trouble with the depth of their squat, but if you have good mobility, no injuries, should be able to get your quads down at least parallel to the floor. That's usually the goal when I do it. 3, 2, 1, lunge. So get balance first, and then just tapping the knee, controlled. The nice thing about doing this at home, I can do my exercises barefoot. Can't really do this workout out on my deck today, it's snowing. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, switch legs. This is probably the most difficult exercise. If you have trouble with this, you could just hold your lunge again like last week. 3, 2, 1, time. Okay, see if I can do better. Here we go. Set number 2. I have to go slower, I think. Can feel it wobble a bit. Time. So I just slowed it down. Paper cup's very light. It's easy to fall off. So we're in set 2, second exercise, side plank. Side plank you can do different ways, like this. This hand can be here, here, there, and switch sides. I know it's going to be hard to stay active, fit, not being able to go in the club. I'm not a huge runner, definitely not in the winter at least, so gonna have to be disciplined and keep doing some stuff from home. 3, 2, 1, time. Get your stance. I know I've read a lot about squats recently. Not everybody has the same width, but I'm trying to at least have the same angle on both my feet. Three, 2, 1, switch into our lunges, knee taps. Yeah, this is definitely more challenging than last week's exercise or routine, so I feel like we're slowly progressing. 5 seconds. Switch. I never usually put it on my video, but I always do some stretching at some point that day. Whether it's some yin yoga or just a few stretches. Hamstrings, calves, different areas that get tight. And time. Whew. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Set number 2's done. Again, nothing wrong. Just pause it or go at your own pace. Take 30 seconds between sets. I want to get a bit of cardio, which is hard to do in a small apartment. You can't leave. Switch. Side plank. Starting to feel a little bit fitter since the first week. Make sure hip stays up. Elbow, shoulder, shoulder, straight line. And switch. Hopefully the audio video quality is okay. I'm not gonna do this again, but I did try to test. It seemed like it was okay. Can't really get a much better shot in here. 3, 2, 1, squats. So we're probably only doing about 25 seconds per exercise because of the transition, but that's okay. 10 seconds. This week I got the math right. 3 times 5 is 15. Time. Into our lunge. Knee tap. Three, 2, 1, switch legs. Gotta keep up those lunging muscles. Important in squash. It's nearing the end of our third set. We just got 2 more to go, 10 seconds. Legs are burning a little bit. These lunges. Time. Okay, let's see. As I get more fatigued, can I keep the cup on my back? Slow it down. That's why you don't use fragile glass cup. Marker, pen, something like that would be good. Switch. Side plank. So I had a bad start with the first one, but that's why it gives you good feedback. Heart rate's starting to get a bit higher. So that's good. 3, 2, 1, switch. And if you haven't done the first week or second week, you can always go back, start with those. Just because I post this week doesn't mean it has to be done this week. You can work your way up. 3, 2, 1, squats. Three, 2, 1, switch. Our lunges. Three, 2, 1, switch. And remember with this, you don't have to necessarily be, peak squash mid-season fitness or like the big tournaments coming up. It's just about maintaining or slightly building up something. So when we get back, it's not going to be too difficult. Three, 2, 1. Whew, those legs. That's a toughie. Last set. I'm trying to keep going. It's going to be the most difficult one. Go slow. Three, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, switch. Trying to transition quickly, but again, go at your own pace. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Squats. Sure, you can't see my head probably when I'm doing these, but figured squats were the only thing I was doing where I was going to be standing up, so I aimed the camera a bit lower. Three, 2, 1. Time. Lunge. The last minute here. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Whew. Those legs are a little weaker than they were the last exercise. You can always adapt this. You don't have to go right down. Time. Whew. Oh, I feel like I have to probably sit down, or else you can't see me. Lockdown workout number 3, complete. 15 minutes, and this time actually from home. We'll probably try to keep it around same difficulty level next week, between like a 4 and 5, maybe a 6. And then I'll just keep mixing around a few different exercises, but try to keep in a few of the key ones that we always have to work on. Hope the video's okay, and hopefully the club and the whole city and country reopen sometime soon. It'd be a lot more fun to be doing this on the squash court or in the gym of the club. So thanks for everyone that did this. Any feedback is encouraged. See you next week.